Beth!
Hey, Pam!
Fancy who I ran into here at the golf course today. We're ready to tee off another show
The July edition.
of the Beloit Today Show. I'm Pam Lathrop.
And I'm Beth Jacobson.
And welcome. We're having a lot of fun out here on the golf course.
Yes, we are.
Maybe too much fun.
This is the very fun part of our job, and we are going to explore all the fun things to do in the city of Beloit today.
And I can say I definitely need a lesson.
Yes, I do too. We're trying to remember our swing.
Absolutely. If you ain't got that swing, wait, how does that go? I don't know.
I don't know.
But anyways, glad that you're joining us for the show today. I'm going to be interviewing Mark Young, and we're going to be talking about the golf course, which is awesome.
And then I'm going to interview Spencer Waite about the big pool. And so we're going to go over to the big pool, which is just across the parking lot.
What, did you used to wear one of those frilly little swim hats when you were a kid? I did.
I did.
Had a big flower on it.
You should have wore it today.
I should have.
And then we're going to talk to Detective Farney, and he's going to talk to us about National Night Out. And so we're going to talk about how to meet your neighbors and how to, feel like you're more inclusive with your neighbors and have safe neighborhoods and fun with your neighbors.
And that's kind of a follow-up to last month's show, which was about establishing a neighborhood watch program. So hopefully you've established that. Now you can get out with your neighbors.
Now you can have a party.
Yes. So thanks for joining us, and stay tuned.
Hi, I'm here with Spencer Waite. He's the recreation supervisor, and we are at the Big Pool Splash Pad. And today we're here to talk about all the things we have going on this summer at the Big Pool. So today, behind us, we already see people. What are they doing here this morning?
Well, we got a lot of activity going on this morning. We got swim lessons, and we got swim team that are going on. Generally every morning that you would come by here, starting around 8 a.m. till about 11:30. See upwards of 200 kids in the pool between the two programs that we have going.
Now, when can the general public come to the Big Pool?
We have open swim hours Monday through Friday from noon to 5:30, and also on Monday through Friday we have family swim, which is 6:30 to 8 p.m. And then Saturdays and Sundays open swim is noon to 6 p.m.
Now, generally speaking, how much does it cost? I know you have a big fee schedule, but it's affordable to come to the Big Pool.
It's affordable to come. We have a breakdown of ages for the kids. The lowest price range coming in is $275, and then it goes up a little bit from there. It maxes out at $550.
Now, if you come here and you wanted to spend the afternoon, there's snacks here. I mean, you can really spend the whole afternoon here.
Yeah, we have basically a full concession stand. It's all prepackaged items: ice cream, candy, pop, water, Gatorades, things like that.
Now, what other programs do you guys have here? So you have swim lessons, and if someone was interested in being part of one of those programs, what would they do?
Yeah, they just come to our office down on 1003 Pleasant Street. We offer 9 week-long sessions of swim lessons. I think we have 4 weeks left yet for the remainder of the season. It's very reasonable. It's $26 for a city resident or $34 for a non-resident, and they get 5 half-hour swim lessons.
And there's a lot of children behind us. You can't see around the corner, but they're here, they're stretching, they're getting ready. Now, if it's inclement weather, what do you guys do?
Fortunately, with the high school building their new pool, if we do get some rain in the morning, we always have the opportunity to move the lessons or swim team indoors to the high school pool, which has worked out. I think we've done it 3 or 4 times already this season. And for the swim lesson kids, we contact all the parents to let them know if we're moving. With the swim team, we do a lot of social media conversations with them because of the numbers that we have.
And so if it's lightning or something, then you don't have to be here.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about the pool that you can't see. Now there is a deep end, right? Or what do you guys call it?
We call it a diving well.
The diving well. So there is a place for the kids that are more experienced in swimming, correct?
Yeah, and it's kind of a way for them to get up there and jump off the diving board, show off a little bit. We do have a slide up there as well. They do need to pass a swim test prior to. They need to swim down and back one length in order for them to pass that test, and then they can go up there.
That was always a big deal when I was young, that you pass the test and you could go into the deep end.
Yep, that's right.
So, and we're here on the splash pad, so if you have little ones, you can bring them too. And it's not, thankfully it's not on now, but it is on in the afternoons.
Oh yeah, and it's heavily used, especially by the little kids that are not quite tall enough to get in the water or not quite comfortable with the water itself. It just gives them a great opportunity to get out and interact with other kids and get wet and enjoy the summer aspects.
Is there any advice you have for parents or children if they come here? Should the parents should go in the water with the young children? Because I mean, it gets pretty busy in the summer here.
Yes, it is a federal requirement that if your kids are not 6 years old, I believe it is, they need to be within an arm reach of the parent or the guardian. So that is something that we are very strict on because it puts everybody in danger if they're out there by themselves. So.
And just for instance, if someone has never been here, there is changing rooms and there's restrooms and there's showers in this.
Yes, we have ample amount of locker rooms. We have lockers, quarter lockers that you can use to put your supplies in, so you don't have to worry about them leaving them on the deck or anything like that.
So there's no excuse not to come because you can come here, put your valuables away, hang out, get some sun. Now, it's affordable to come here. Now, are there any other programs that you guys do? What about the weekends? Can people come here on the weekends?
Yes, we have obviously an open swim, but we also have pool rentals. And you can rent the pool for a private party on Saturdays or Sundays from 6:30 to 8:30 at night. The other nice package that we put together is a birthday package. So if your son or daughter is having a birthday, you want to invite their friends, you don't necessarily want to have it at your house.
Right.
You can bring it over here and we'll take care of the mess. It's $75. You get 15 admissions, plus we provide the pizza and the pop and the utensils as well.
Wow, and then they're tired.
Exactly. Take them home
tired.
and they're ready for bed. So,
well,
and that you can do any day of the week during open swim hours.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So book your birthday party here, bring your children, teach them to swim. It's always a good lesson to learn at some point, especially with the river in Beloit. So Spencer, thank you again for being on our show.
Yep, thank you very much.
I'm out on a perfect summer day with Mark Young, who's the golf course manager of operations. We're at Kruger High School Golf Course, and Mark's going to tell us all the exciting things that are going on out here.
Yes, we have actually quite a few things going on. We have 4 sets of tees out here. We've got the gold tees, which are the front tees. They go all the way back to the blues. From the golds, the beginners have a little bit easier challenge from that distance. The blue tees play about 6,500 yards for the more experienced golfers, and then we have red and white in between those. The golf course has evolved quite a bit since 1927. We've added 4 ponds in 2011, which has made the course a little bit more difficult and plus a little bit more aesthetically pleasing when you're out here playing. Gives you something to look at when you're actually out here playing.
What's the longest yardage?
About 6,500 yards from the blues, and from the golds it probably plays about 4,500.
That seems pretty long to me.
Yeah.
I'd be one of those gold. Maybe I just have to walk up to the cup and
yeah, there you go.
I haven't held a golf club for a little while, but this is a beautiful course. And you said there's a lot of ways people can make appointments to get out here to play?
Yes, we have several options. You can, of course, call into the clubhouse to make a tee time, but you can also go onto our website and make tee times there. You can book tee times through Golf Now. We also have special rates at various times throughout the day that on our website and also on Golf Now, that where you can get different rates throughout the day. Slower times when we don't have a lot of golfers out here, you might get a better rate, and then when it's busier, it's going to be a little bit higher rate.
So you have like evening rates, right?
Yes.
Right?
We have a twilight rate that starts at 3 o'clock, which is $20 for golf and cart, and that's any time after 3 o'clock.
That's reasonable.
Yes.
Even I know that. And then how long is the golf course open?
We're open from sunrise, which is, we usually open at 6 o'clock in the morning and then close at sunset, which usually anytime about 8:30 is when we want golfers off the course. But if there's a few out here, we won't close until they're in. So
I bet you have a lot of people out here at 6 a.m., don't you?
Yes, we actually have an early birdie special that we offer Monday through Thursday until 8:30 in the morning, and that's also $20 for golf and cart.
That's great. You
Yes.
can get in a quick round before you go to work.
Yes.
And this is an 18-hole course, so you have your choice. You can do the 9 holes or the 18 holes. On average, how long does it take a person to golf 9?
Usually 2 hours is what we usually expect a round of golf for a foursome. If you're playing as a single, it won't take that long, but normally for a foursome, we usually want them 2 hours to 2 hours and 15 minutes for 9 holes, and then 4 to 4.5 hours for 18.
Okay. And then do you have, different stops around the course where people can get beverages? And
We actually have a beverage cart
okay.
out on the course that our concessionaire offers throughout the day. It's not out there all the time, but it's out there in more of our peak times during the day. And they offer beverages, and also they have some food on the cart that if you're hungry, you can get something out there while you're playing.
Now, speaking of food, let's talk about the food at the golf course. You have a new vendor this year.
Yes, we have Bucky's Bunker, just started in the spring, and they offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then they also have the beverage cart, which is what I mentioned, and then they also have the bar where you can get some drinks along with your dinner.
And can you just come out here and eat? You don't have to golf, right?
No,
you
you can. They've got quite a few people come out here and just get lunch or dinner or eat breakfast, but they do offer that along with the drinks and everything else.
Would they allow an event to come out here? Like, would they cater an event if you wanted
yes.
to bring a card group out here? Or,
Yep, they've done, actually got a couple of class reunions they're doing this year.
Cool.
And we can do banquets. If anybody wanted to do a banquet for something, we could offer that. Then we also have our play days that we do for different groups that come out here, and they'll play golf, and then Bucky's Bunker will offer the food afterwards.
Now, you have some play days that are open to the public too, right?
Yes, we have quite a few different ones throughout the season. We run play days in-house, various holidays and throughout the year. We have the city tournament, which is coming up at the end of the month, which anybody that lives in the city can play in that, or if they're a member at the golf course, they can play in that also.
And for information on that, you can just get on the city's website or the golf course website?
Yes.
And what's your website address?
KrugerHaskellGolf.com.
Okay. All right. Did we miss anything?
I don't think so.
Okay. So we hope to see you out on the golf course. It's a beautiful, beautiful golf course.
Yes.
It really
yes.
is. Would you say this is one of the premier golf courses in the area? I would.
Yes. We always get a lot of golfers comment how nice the golf course is and how great the greens are and everything. So
that's great.
Yes.
So if you haven't tried it, if you haven't been out yet this year, please stop out here. And you can just putt if you're not ready to swing the clubs,
yes.
right? You can practice putting right here.
Yes.
So thanks so much. And
you're welcome.
I hope to see you on the course.
Yes.
Hi, I'm here at Kruger Park. I'm here with Detective John Farney. And Detective, tell us, how long have you been with the City of Beloit?
It'll be 25 years next April.
That's exciting. And you're a detective. How long have you been a detective? Because I know you have to work through the ranks. And
I've been a detective about 8.5 years right now, almost 9 years.
And then as long as I've been here, which is almost 4 years, you've been kind of in charge of the National Night Out.
Right.
So let's talk a little bit about well, first of all, what day is it?
It's Tuesday, August 5th. It's always the second Tuesday or the first Tuesday of the month.
And when we do this, I know the council and the city manager, they like to go out to block parties, but what's the real purpose for National Night Out?
It's a chance for the neighbors to get to know each other, to meet them. It's an opportunity for the neighbors or the community to meet the police, meet the city officials. A lot of times when they meet the police, it's confrontational. Mom or dad's going to get arrested. They're going to get arrested. This gives them an opportunity to see us more in a position like friends versus adversaries.
Right.
Sometimes it gives the community members a chance to talk to us and explain problems that they're having or things that they're not happy with. whereas they might not pick up a phone and call us, but if we're there, they might address it to us.
Yeah, build a little trust with the community.
Right.
And yeah, the firefighters always get that good
They
rep,
do,
and you
they do.
guys,
Everybody likes the firemen and no one likes the police, so
that's how it goes in every city.
same story.
But we know that the police department runs National Night Out, and part of National Night Out is we want people to have block parties. So if you're going to have a block party, I know one of the things that our city officials like to do is go to block parties because there's always a lot of food.
Right.
But if you have a block party, what do you want our residents to do to register with the city?
They can fill out an application. Either they can pick one up at the police department, they can pick one up at the fire department, or they can get it online, the city's website. Or if they call me, I can email it to them. Either way.
Yeah, and what we do is, if you want the police and fire or the city council to stop by, they'll try to make it to as many as they can. I think in the years past, we've had upwards of 20 or 30 block parties.
It's kind of changes every year. Usually anywhere from 25 to 31, 32 block parties.
And then we were just talking, and you said you're going to have a kickoff probably at a park, a central location.
Right. We're gonna try to pick a location that has a lot of space, so we can have a fire truck there. Maybe the Beloit Police SWAT team or the evidence trailer. A location where there's going to be a lot of people at. Maybe a block party that puts a lot of effort into having one.
Sure.
That type of thing.
Yeah, and you get used to it. There's some neighborhoods in town that really know how to throw a block party.
They do. Some block parties will have 50, 75 people. They'll have music. They'll have face painting for kids. They'll have clowns. Last year we had a petting zoo at St. Paul Lutheran Church. I mean, St. Paul Lutheran Church had giveaways for kids for going back to school. So that was a great location, and I think they're planning on doing the same thing this year.
So make sure, talk to your neighbors and see, if you're going to have a block party, register with the city. And that's another thing that we talked about is neighborhood watch. So this would be a good time that if you maybe perhaps don't know your neighbors, you could perhaps work on a neighborhood watch program too, because that's also something that the police department promotes.
Right. They could. I mean, neighborhood watch is basically a network of neighbors that keep watch on each other's properties, vehicles while they're gone, or maybe they're at work, maybe they're on vacation. If they see something suspicious in the neighborhood, they call the police. This is an opportunity for them maybe to get together and do the very same thing, network, while everybody's having fun. And
now, as a detective, you usually get, do you usually get the best tips and stuff from neighbors that know each other? They know what cars to look for and what's something that's uncommon perhaps with them being in a neighborhood.
Right. That helps us a lot because they know which vehicles are supposed to be at a certain house. They know who's supposed to be at a certain house generally if they're watching. So if they see something that's out of the ordinary, they'll call us and maybe give us a better description than if they're not paying attention.
Sure. So the police are our friend. Let's remember that. And you rely a lot on our citizens to help you because they're the eyes and ears when you guys aren't there.
Right.
We know that the police department's been putting in a lot of overtime, and so has the fire department. It's been a very busy year, but in the summer we want everyone to have fun and be safe.
Right.
And so on August 5th, that's a good time to get to know your neighbors and just to have a nice afternoon, right?
It is. It's hopefully we have good weather. It's a chance for everybody to get off work, unwind, barbecue out in the middle of the street. We can close streets off with barricades. That's normally what people do. It gives the kids an opportunity to play and get to know their neighbors a lot better too. So it's good for everybody.
Yeah, kids normally know their neighbors more than the parents do. Well, I appreciate you being on our show and always running National Night Out. Congratulations on working for the city for such a long time.
Yeah, a long time.
And we appreciate your help with National Night Out.
All right, thank you.
Hi, I'm Linda from Visit Beloit, and today we're out at the Beloit Travel Wisconsin Welcome Center. Visit Beloit operates this center in partnership with the Department of Tourism and the Department of Transportation. The Department of Transportation owns the building, and they allow us to be in here. It's a fantastic center. We have more than 750 publications throughout Wisconsin. So if you want to come and grab something, if you're going on vacation, we'd love to have you. We are staffed 7 days a week right now for the summer, and very knowledgeable staff out here. It's fun to come out. We also have a lot of information on Beloit and the surrounding area, and right now we have so many great things going on in Beloit. We have the Beloit Farmers Market every Saturday morning from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Beckman Mill has tours that they have every weekend from 1 to 4. We have music and more at Harry's Place almost every Friday night at 7 p.m. There is so much going on down at the riverfront, along the bike paths, downtown. There's places to eat out for dining. It's a really, really great place to be. And I want to tell you a little bit about our door campaign. If you're in Beloit, you should stop by and look at all of our doors. There's scavenger hunts on them and all kinds of fun things. So be sure to stop by. There are 46 doors that you need to find in Beloit. And people are having a great time with it. And if you like us on Facebook and Instagram, you can post photos of the doors and there's great prizes that you can win. And if you tour all 46 doors, you can win some really, really great prizes. So just stop by the Beloit Travel Wisconsin Welcome Center or our Visitor Center at Cornelia Superstore or downtown at 500 Public Avenue, and we can fill you in on all the great things that there are to do in Beloit right now. Have a great day.
That wraps up another show.
There's lots of things to do in Beloit this summer.
I'd really rather be here.
Yes.
Do you think we could move our desks somewhere here?
We'll have to talk to Larry and see if he'll let us.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yes.
Just, occasionally dip my toes in the water.
It's relaxing just to hear the splashing and to see all the happy children.
The pool is clean and beautiful and it's inviting.
Yes.
So if you haven't been here this summer, please try to make that trip to the big pool.
Yes, and bring your friends because it's wonderful today. It's beautiful out and people are happy. It's good exercise.
Absolutely. And get out those golf clubs, do a little bit of putting, or just have a sandwich at the clubhouse.
You could golf in the morning, come here in the afternoon.
Oh yeah, that's a plan. That's great.
So also keep in mind that if you to participate in the National Night Out, that's on a Tuesday in August, and we're really looking forward to having people come out and get to know their neighbors.
Absolutely. So have a great summer, and we'll see you again in August.
Yes, thank you for watching.